Trick or Treat Halloween Story. The sun was setting, turning the sky into a bowl of orange sherbet. Leo pulled on his fluffy lion mane and gave a mighty roar in front of the mirror. His friend Mina was already waiting at the door. Her cape was deep purple and covered in shimmering silver stars that caught the light. "Are you ready, Leo?" she asked with a bright smile. "The moon is waking up, and the candy is waiting." Clank, clank, zip! Their friend Pip arrived just in time, marching up the driveway. Pip wasn't a lion or a star traveler. He was a magnificent silver robot made of shiny cardboard boxes. "My candy sensors are buzzing," Pip joked, moving his arms in stiff robotic circles. The three friends stepped out into the crisp autumn air, ready for their big adventure. The street was filled with Halloween magic. Orange lanterns glowed in every window, and the tall trees whispered as the wind blew through their branches. "Look at the glowing lights," Leo said, pointing his fuzzy paw toward the houses. The neighborhood looked like a fairyland of purple, green, and orange sparkles. It was time to find the very first treat of the night. Their first stop was a house with a very wiggly wooden gate. Mina reached out and gave it a gentle push. Creak! Went the gate. Suddenly, a row of tiny plastic skeletons on the porch started to giggle and wiggle their bony arms. Mina laughed and stood tall. "Trick or treat!" she shouted, her voice full of Halloween cheer. As they walked toward the next house, a huge, dark shadow stretched across the sidewalk. Leo froze. His lion mane felt a little itchy on his neck. "What is that?" he whispered, stepping closer to Mina. The shadow had long, pointy ears and looked very, very tall. Mina held her star-patterned candy bag tightly as they watched the shadow move. Meow! Out from behind, a giant pumpkin hopped a tiny black kitten wearing a bright orange bow-tie. Pip laughed, his robot suit making a happy crinkling sound. "It's just a Halloween helper," he said. The kitten rubbed its head against Pip's silver box leg, purring loudly. It wasn't a scary monster at all. It was just a friendly neighbor's pet. At the end of the block stood the legendary Candy Castle. It was a big house covered in glowing gumdrop lights and fake spider webs made of glitter. When the door opened, a kind neighbor handed out giant chocolate bars wrapped in gold foil. Leo's eyes went wide with wonder. "Wow! This is a real treasure," he cheered, spinning around in his lion suit. "My bucket is getting very heavy," Pip said with a robotic whir and a tired smile. Mina spotted a bench at the edge of the park that was shaped like a giant, wide pumpkin. "Let's take a candy break," she suggested. They sat down together to count their colorful loot. There were lollipops, fruit chews, and even some crunchy popcorn balls. The moon was now a giant, glowing white pearl in the dark sky. Leo looked at his friends and felt very happy. Even though the night was full of shadows and strange noises, it felt warm and bright because they were together. "Just one more house?" Leo asked. waving his fuzzy lion paw at the house with the glowing green windows. The 3 tired adventurers marched back home, their buckets heavy and their hearts full of fun. They had faced shadows, met a kitten, and found the candy castle. As Leo climbed into his cozy bed later that night, he could still hear the distant, happy cries of, "Trick or treat!" It really was the best Halloween ever.
Hey friends! Wait! More exciting episodes are on the way. But before that, don't forget to hit that like